Hello friends, how are you? I could be better right now. Actually, my jet ski could be better right now. This lovely wave runner has run into some sort of an issue, and so I am now traveling at idling speed because earlier apparently I sucked something up. It's really hard to see me, isn't it? I sucked something up into the motor back there, which is currently performing. I should say it's underperforming. It's not happy right now because there's a lot of growth in this marina. Floating gardens, you know? And something got sucked up into the motor, I think, because it keeps overheating on me. Right now, I'm traveling safely back to my marina at 1 mile an hour. Because if I try to go fast, it slows me down and tells me I'm overheating. So, I didn't plan to make this this video, but I have to say that being on this here vehicle is so invigorating to me, and I just wanted to show a little taste of being on it, and how it can be both a beautiful experience and how it can go awry. If I travel in shallow waters, I risk sucking up plant life. I just wanted to show you where I'm headed here. Now, when you look in the water, do you see any plant life? I don't. I don't see any plant life. I don't feel like there's any risk going on here right now. Here comes someone on our other side here. Someone's gonna go by us. And hopefully this does not backfire like it did in the past. I'm gonna speed up a little bit and go over this way. So, I can't see any growth that would cause a problem right now under the surface of the water, but there's a lot going on under the surface of this water that I can't see. And you have to be super attentive. And then also you have to be, I guess, lucky, or some combination of attentive and skilled and lucky, sort of like life, you know, some combination of there's effort involved, and there's intention, and there's some just good fortune, and there's a lot of skill and all that. Anyways, I'm just curious to see what arises in me right now as I travel along, thinking about the fact that something I couldn't see under the surface of the water messed up my beautiful, joyous ride. I have to admit, I was only going about 25 miles an hour on this thing, and it's capable of going 50, so I was only going half its regular speed, but I do enjoy going fast. I decided not to go too fast because I'm in my teaching clothes, and I have to go back and teach shortly. But I don't know what the metaphor is. I'm going to think about it for a second. While I'm thinking, I'm just going to show you where I'm at. That's where I'm headed. To my marina straight ahead. And I think I'm going to try to pick up a little speed here. What's under the surface of the water? So many ways to go with that. What's under the surface of my own heart that I'm not, I'm going to set this down right here, that I'm not always aware of, that could be lurking there? What is under the surface of other people's hearts? as I approach them that I'm not aware of. Not that I want to go around paranoid, like, oh my gosh, I have to be cautious at every turn. I guess I do kind of feel like that these days, though. I sort of never know where people are coming from these days. It makes me feel a little ill at ease because I never know what's under the surface of the heart, the water of someone else's heart, that I might go bump with. You know what I mean? You never really know what other people are thinking or feeling. Or maybe you do. And you know it's kind of dangerous waters to go there. I guess that what I'm arriving at, to be perfectly honest, in this metaphor is I wish I didn't feel like I had to tread lightly and travel so cautiously over the waters of this slough on this jet ski, because I know there's stuff under the surface that will get tangled up in my engine and mess me up. Hear that sound? I'm dead in the water again. I gotta give it a break. So I really wish that there was a way to ensure that I could talk to people, communicate heart to heart with people, and know for sure that I'm not going to get tangled up in something complicated when we're sharing. I wish that what was happening right now in our world and our country was bringing us together instead of creating bigger divides. I feel nervous. I feel precarious about having discussions with people because I know that under the surface there's a lot going on in people's minds and hearts, and it can make it really challenging to communicate honestly and meaningfully with people. Kind of feels like you could step on a landmine, you know what I mean? Or you could suck something up into your engine and end up dead in the water in that conversation. I'm not going to try to put a nice, neat ending on this. I hope I don't generally try to put a nice, neat ending that's just trite on anything. But in this case, just expressing my wish and my desire and my yearning for a planet and a community where we could be really gentle with each other and really accepting of those who feel differently and think differently than we do, and recognize that ideas don't define who we are as much as just being human defines who we are. And I long for the day when I could have a conversation with anyone, regardless of their bent, without feeling like I might suck something up into the engine that's gonna just kill it. That's my desire. I want to do the best I can to be part of that solution by being accepting and open-minded and open-hearted and loving and gracious and patient. Did I mention open-minded and open-hearted? That's what I'm putting out there right now. That's the vibe I'm sending, and I hope that I can find lots of creative ways to be part of the solution of bringing our world closer together instead of further apart. I guess I better figure out how to get this thing back to my Marina. All right. Thanks for sharing this moment with me.